Although not required to do so, the president insisted on personally checking on the situation of areas like northern Samar and General Santos City, which was affected by heavy downpour and intense flooding and a very strong earthquake, respectively. Unfortunately, not everything goes according to plan, and the chief executive is left with no choice but to adjust his itinerary accordingly to the whims of nature. Alan Francisco provides the details.
President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. directed government agencies to expedite relief operations and aid provision to flood victims in northern and eastern Samar. The president was scheduled to visit Catarman earlier today, but due to the inclement weather, the trip was diverted to Tacloban City, where he conducted a situational briefing with Samar officials via video conference. During the briefing, President Marcos ordered the Department of Public Works and Highways, or DPWH, to ensure that roads are passable to expedite the distribution of food packs and relief goods to the victims. The Department of Social Welfare and Development, or DSWD, mentioned they have prepared 100,000 food packs to be distributed to the affected families in eastern and northern Samar. Before the meeting, President Marcos stated the Department of Agriculture will also provide assistance. The chief executive also personally visited General Santos City, which was recently struck by a 6.8 magnitude earthquake. He assured the residents that the government would not abandon them. He reiterated their continuous support for earthquake victims, especially those who are temporarily staying in evacuation centers. President Marcos personally oversaw the government's response in the area and received updates from both local and national authorities on the extent of the damage caused by the earthquake.
Maaga pa kasi, kaya hindi pa namin alam ang total na pangangailangan. We are still in the assessment stage dahil patuloy pa rin yung mga aftershock. So pati yung mga rebuilding, hindi pa natin pwedeng simulan dahil nga may aftershock pa. Ang problema sa lindol, walang forecast. Hindi natin alam kung ano yung mangyayari. But meron tayong lahat ng assistance na pangangailangan ng mga inabutan, yung nawalan ng bahay, yung mga mangingisda, yung mga na-injure, lahat yan patuloy ang bigay ng DSWD ng assistance.
The president also sought the assistance of local governments in Soxargen in relocating families living in danger zones. He also ordered the DPWH to prioritize the assessment of government infrastructures affected by the said earthquake. Alan Francisco for The Nation.